Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be testing out my Dewalt DCF899 Impact Wrench that I did a review of or an unboxing the other day of. Today I'm actually going to put it through the test. I'm going to, when I was researching this, I saw some stuff online about people testing it by breaking bolts on a clamp. You know, they were putting bolting down a bolt with two nuts and then on a clamp and then just running it the 400 pounds or so of torque when it's going forward on the number 3 speed, just to see how long it would take to break the bolt. So I went down to Home Depot and I picked up 2 test bolts to do the nut breaking today on my vise right here. The first one I'm doing is a 1/2 inch, or if you're in a metric system, like an M12 bolt. I picked up 2 nuts and a washer to kind of, create something to drill into or torque into on the vise. The 2 keeps it from spinning too much, I guess. So that's what I'm doing. This one's a lock nut really, and the other one keeps it going, spinning through. The second one I'm trying out is going to be a 5/8 inch bolt that I found, which on the metric side, I think that's an M14, and I'll see if this thing will bust it. I believe the Dewalt, this Dewalt DCF899, it's rated for, I believe on the maximum setting, 400 foot-pounds of torque. On the nut breaking reverse mode, I believe it's up to 1200 foot-pounds of nut breaking torque or nut busting torque or whatever they call it, that whatever they're talking about on the marketing terms. But so this is my first time using it. I've got a fully charged battery. I charged it overnight. I've got my second one here, and I'm gonna just see how well it works on these bolts. So first thing I'm gonna do is set up the vise. So I've got this thing screwed into the bolt like so. Let's get it put down into the vise as low as possible. I'm going to give it a little gap to shoot down on. Tighten it as much as I can. Right there. It's nice and tight. Got it there. I'm using a Pittsburgh 19mm. This is a Harbor Freight brand on this one. The 24, I'm using a Craftsman Evolve version. I think this is their cheaper Chinese version of this. Put on some safety glasses just to make sure. I'm gonna set this to the number 3 setting here. Number 3 setting. Put this guy on here. One more, got some gloves in case something. Put it down right here. My vise is a failure. Vise wouldn't hold it on that first shot. We'll try it again. Vise still won't hold it. So this thing is freaking crazy though. It's spinning all inside the vise. Try one more time. Vibrating everything off my shelf. This vise is too small. I think it won't. So that was a complete failure on my part. As you guys can tell, look at the bolt totally spun inside the vise and just stripped itself from all that torque. The top side held pretty well. As far as on the socket, it slipped a couple times, but that was probably because my bench kept on bouncing back and forth. It did a number on my vise. I think this thing isn't straight anymore, but this is just a cheap home shop vise, $60 vise, so I didn't expect this thing to really hold when I initially started this test. Yeah, as you saw in the video, I didn't lock that side down, so it started spinning. So anyway, hopefully my vise can still be used for the minor stuff I do around here. It warped the hell out of it because now, as you can see, the jaw used to meet, but then with me clamping down on it so hard and the torque on it, it kind of bent it out of shape. So oh well, I'll just probably have to get a bigger and better one with the real workbench, not this little rigged one I have. So next I'm going to test it on the wheels, see how that does. So I'm going to test this out on taking my wheels off. I'm actually set it on the 1 setting first, just to see what it is. The 1 setting you can see right here. See if it takes it off. One setting is a no on that. So I'm going to go down to the 2 setting now. The 2. Two is a no. I'm taking the lugs off. So we've got 3 now, the top setting. And that came off on 1 shot, but that one had already been loosened on the other one. We'll try this side. Two hits on that one got that right off, so definitely can take off wheel lugs easy with this thing. Try another one. Set it to 3 setting. Alright, so there you have it, guys. You know, a little quick test of the Dewalt DCF899D impact wrench. That thing, you know, it was rated to bust those nuts open and break them. As I've seen on the internet before, I was just trying to do it myself, and it looks like it was really my failure here on having a good vise that can hold and clamp down on those nuts so we can actually try to snap the heads off of them. It made easy work for these wheels right here, trying to take those off. It hit it on 1 or 2 hits, you know, on the number 3 setting, and it came right off. The number 1 and number 2 settings didn't even make a dent or do anything to loosen these lugs on here. So you know, definitely can take it off on the 3 level. The 1 and 2 is probably not so much on taking out. I mean, the 1 and 2 settings usually are designed to go in anyways when you're trying to screw the bolts and nuts and stuff on, so you don't cross thread or strip them. But anyway, I'm gonna post some links to this tool down below. I'll make sure to keep up with you know, the deals I see on these, whether it's for the batteries or for the tool or for a combination battery tool, where you know, you can get basically a free tool by buying a battery for the most part when I see the deals. If you know, that's usually when I buy them, when I see a tool that's where the battery is, you know, worth more than the sell price, and that's a good deal. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.